these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Bridges misses. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Prince looking around. Lets it go from deep. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Anunoby against Prince. Anunoby, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby outside. Takes a three. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
And it's Brunson missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And the Knicks miss again. Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Prince. Lopez, a screen on Brunson. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lillard with no one around. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 6.
Not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Bridges outside. Towns in the corner. They can't stop the run with that one.
2 minutes.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Now, Antetokounmpo after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. The 3. Again, the miss by Lillard. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Trailing by 2. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious. Well, off the bounce, we know he's good, but off of the kickouts, he can still get it done. That one rings true.
Hart with a screen on Prince. Anunoby kicks to Hart. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Prince. He has yet to score. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, if the defense is going to give that up, Taurean Prince is going to take full advantage of it.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson sends a screen for Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-3 run. Prince finds Lopez. The three-pointer no good. Bridges outside. Over Prince. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Anunoby is screen on Prince. Out to Bridges. Clock is at 3. New York needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Anunoby right side. Outside, Towns. Anunoby is screen on Lopez. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Milwaukee leading by 5. Lillard with it. Hart covering. Back to Lillard. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kuzma passes to Lillard. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Hart. The Knicks have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. He has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come through. It's why we see him tap his wrist and it being game time. Those are some of the most memorable moments of his career.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
And here's Prince outside. Knicks trail by 4. To the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Go into the rack with energy and the D, afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. And remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 6.
How about the response from Brunson, nailing 3 of his own?
Lopez sends a screen for Antetokounmpo. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
So that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Brunson kicks to Hart.
2 minutes.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Porter. At the top of the key, Sims. Stolen by Robinson. And now here comes Robinson leading the break. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Well, he's a physical big down low, and I think he expects this kind of traffic around him as Mitchell Robinson comes through.
They set the screen. Trent can't hit. For New York, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. It's right on the wing. Outside Robinson. They get it again. Pass to McBride. Now, here's Achua. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson a screen on Portis. That ties it up.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
22.
Portis, the pass to Sims. Back to Portis. Shoots over Achua. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Right for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Portis a screen on Robinson. Sims kicks to Trent. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. McBride with the ball. Pass to Wright. Launches it. Buries it from three-point range. Wright's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The Bucks, 24.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got Mitchell Robinson. Achua is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Porter outside. Sims kicks to Green. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Tucker a screen. Right for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Portis a screen on Wright. It's Porter outside. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Wright sets a screen. Here's Tucker. New York, no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Robinson finds Achua. McBride with the ball. Robinson a screen on Trent. Here's McBride. Drills the 3-pointer. McBride's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
McBride's shot is off. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Trent. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
That ties the game. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the New York Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Trent passes to Sims. 1:37 left in the third. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Both teams decided to change it up. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. For 3, Bridges. A rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brunson. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. There's the triple. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists now in this one. The Knicks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Brunson down the lane. It's Hart on the wing. Covered by Giannis. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Launches a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Hart penetrating. Can't connect from short range. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis' screen on Brunson. And Lillard gets it to go. 9 seconds left in the third. Towns at the elbow. That will count. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Prince the pass to Lopez. Over Hart. Lopez, no luck.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Hart with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Hart kicks to Towns. From past the arc. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Prince up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hart. Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
Towns, a screen on Lillard. Brunson kicks to Hart. Outside, Towns. Now Bridges from downtown. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Over to the left wing. Back to Lopez. Pocket 6. Misses the 3. For New York, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Over to the wing. Towns for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. And Lillard kicks to Prince. Kicks it out to Lillard. For three. Brunson with some nice D. New York's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Towns, the pass to Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Knicks lead 39-38.
Prince outside. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Lopez outside. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Towns a screen on Prince. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Lopez. Anunoby passes to Towns. Takes the three. Rebound by Brook Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Lillard dishes to Prince. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Prince. And Prince with the jam.
Well, the bigger the possession, the more engaged Taurean Prince is. Wow.
Towns against Lopez. Now, here's Hart. He's guarded closely. Anunoby has the open look. Connects from three-point range.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shot.
Lopez sends a screen for Lillard. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-point goal.
And the Bucks lead by 1. Here's Brunson. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body around.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Spins to the paint, and Hart has it in the corner. Here's the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And so the Bucks take the win. A truly gutsy performance. So thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
run their offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And the Cleveland starting five. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with... Oh, look at that! Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. For three, Bridges. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Allen with a screen on Anunoby. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Doris OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Well, he tries to answer with a three of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Back to Anunoby. And he's going for the lob. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. The long-distance three is buried. Mitchell's got 8.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And stolen by Brunson. Outside Hart. Bridges outside. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hunter passes to Mobley. Here's the three. Towns with a rebound. New York leading by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. Launches a three. Yeah, that one's good. Okoro for 3.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
New York has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Here's Brunson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Launches it. And it's New York with a rebound.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Okoro on the wing. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
That's an instance where you see the pressure Mitchell puts on a defense. He's aggressive and he's explosive. You've got to deal with both.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, B.A.? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Ooh, poked away. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley, a screen on Brunson. The three from Mitchell. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out Towns. It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. It's the Knicks up 5. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Okoro, and it's Hunter in at the 3. And it's Brunson missing. The Cavs trailing. The 3 from Mitchell, and it's Mitchell scoring off the run out.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Hart against Mobley. Shots good by Hart.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Allen a screen. He tries for 3. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Towns a screen on Allen. Anunoby passes to Towns. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Towns.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl-Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
And here's Hunter for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 tonight. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Mitchell with the ball. Hart covering. From deep, Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Towns outside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Mobley has got the ball here for Cleveland. And here's Hunter for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Mitchell, the pass to Allen. In transition. Pushing it up now. Here's Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Mitchell with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Here's Brunson outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Allen with a screen on Hart. There's the 3. Mobley, no good. Knicks leading by 5. Hart with it. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns outside. Pass to Brunson from downtown. New York, no good that time either. Okoro with the ball. He's against Bridges. Allen finds Mobley. Back to Allen. Gets it off. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. New York out in front, up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
We've got Mitchell Robinson. P.J. Tucker is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's McBride. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Knicks lead by 4. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Back to McBride. There's the triple. Hits the 3-pointer. McBride's got 5 now.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Thompson, a screen on right. The teardrop. Outside Strus. And there's the screen. Fires from deep. Right with the board. New York leading by 7. Outside McBride. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's Wright from the arc. The shot that time not on target. Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Garland. Jerome on the wing. Garland against Wright. Now here's Garland. He's covered closely. Yep, that one goes. Garland's got his second basket.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Tucker, the pass to Achiuwa. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Right side Garland. Tucker against Strus. From behind the arc. Here's Thompson. Back to Strus. Thompson, a screen on Tucker. From deep, Strus counted from distance. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
2 minutes.
Here's Wright from the arc.
2 minutes.
Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Jerome. Off target from 3-point range. New York leading by 4. Wright with a screen on Strus. To the inside. Pass to Achua. 4-3. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Wade. Achua defending. Here's Jerome. The offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Pass to Tucker. There's a screen. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tucker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the 3-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Let's go with a 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes. With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Garland feeling it out a bit. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Achua with a screen. Here's McBride. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You can see how long Thompson's arms are when he goes up to finish that alley-oop.
Right outside. Here's McBride. Sinks it from distance. McBride's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Here's Brunson outside. He's rebounded by Okoro. The Cavaliers trail by 6. The 3 from Mitchell, and Cleveland another 3.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the 3-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Pass to Anunoby. Hunter with the rebound. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Mitchell misses.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Bridges misses. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Brunson defending. Okoro on the wing to tie it up. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Brunson. Puts up a three. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Well, the high-value three-point shot from the corners. Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Mitchell's got 9 points here in the second half. Anunoby, a screen on Allen from outside the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, Pat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Mitchell misses. New York leading by 6. Hart with a screen on Mobley. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Towns for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell against Brunson. Pass to Okoro. Lets it go from deep. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Here's Brunson. The touch by Brunson. Nice.
Knicks lead.
Now here's Mitchell.
50.
Takes it inside. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And Bridges, here we go. Outside Hart, takes the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
52.
Mobley on a screen. Mitchell with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up, and the bucket is good.
Now the skill of Evan Mobley on display. Incredible touch for a man of his size.
Mitchell against Brunson. Fires the 3. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Mobley, a screen on Brunson. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And there are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Hart. Clock at 6. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
Fearless, confident competitor. Bridges with the delivery.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 5. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Money. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
The rebound by Allen.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from 3.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter.
Miles McBride.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. And so it's the Knicks who come out on.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K. RJ. has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Hunter against Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. Shoots the 3, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Lillard. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Bucks with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. Lopez, a screen on Mitchell. A fadeaway, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Just taking what the defense allows. I mean, nice recognition there by Lopez. This guy has seen it all.
Mitchell outside, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell against Lillard.
You just will not outcompete Lillard. Plays the game with such passion. Dame coming up big on defense. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
To the left side wing. Giannis sets a screen for Lillard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And that's another basket for him. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Mobley, a screen on Lillard. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wanting the ball there. Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there. I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Lillard outside. Giannis outside. Puts up a 3. That one doesn't drop.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mitchell with it. Lillard picks him up. Mitchell against Lillard. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Over Lillard. Nice D from Lillard. Milwaukee leading by 4. Pass to Lopez. There's the 3. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Kicks it out to Allen. From outside, off the mark. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lopez finds Kuzma. Back to Lopez for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Allen for 3. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He hangs down low. He rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the Bucks miss again. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Allen, a screen on Lillard. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Kuzma passes to Lopez. Drills it from outside. Lopez has got 10 points in the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
It's Allen, top of the key. Lopez against Mobley. The Cavaliers with another miss. Bucks leading by 4. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Giannis missing. Cavaliers shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Brook Lopez has been leading the charge tonight for the Bucks. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. High post Lopez. He's against Allen. 5 on the clock. His first shot coming late. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. From outside the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot that time, not on target. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo inside. Covered by Mitchell. Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Allen, a screen on Lillard. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Launches it. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lillard with no one around. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 6.
Downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Nobody near Allen. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Kuzma, and stolen by Mobley. Inside, it's deflected, and stolen by Kuzma. The wide open look here for Lopez. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Lillard. And another miss by Cleveland. Milwaukee leading by 3. Giannis passes to Prince. Launches a 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Knocks down the 3 ball.
When you shoot hundreds of these shots in gyms by yourself, it will make you automatic just like Mitchell.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Tonci, he's checked in for Allen. Dean Wade comes in for Evan Mobley. Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. Thompson, a screen on Lillard. Thompson outside. Pass to Jerome. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard from outside, and another three for Milwaukee.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Hunter grabs the miss.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Buries the long-range jumper. Hunter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And it's Lillard again missing. Jerome passes to Thompson. Here's Merrill. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Wade for 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the Bucks miss again. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to... All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Max Strus. Wade out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Jerome in at the 1.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Garland. Wade against Portis. Wade kicks to Strus. For the lead. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Sims. Outside Portis. And it's Trent in the corner. From past the arc. The shot, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out to Wade. Thompson sets the pick for Wade. Down low. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Wade. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Trent outside. Drops in the tray. Trent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Outside, Porter. To the inside. There's the triple. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. The 3 from Garland. Sings with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. There's the drive. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Strus's shot is good.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
There's the screen. Green kicks to Trent.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Garland surveying the D. And the shot goes in. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pretty savvy move there by Garland, making space with that pick and roll.
Porter finds Green. Outside Portis. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Pass to Strus. Here's Jerome. Strus a screen on Portis. Here's Jerome. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. To the middle.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Cavaliers have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Thompson a screen on Porter. Jerome, good. Jerome's got the lead up to 3 now for Cleveland.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Green inside the three-point line, and no good. And it's Wade with the ball for the Cavaliers. Strus with a deep three-point shot. Quick shot there, and it's off target. For Milwaukee, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. 16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Portis. That one goes. Count it.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Thompson sets the pick for Garland. Over Trent. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Sims into the center.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. Pass to Mobley. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Basket good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, guys, they pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
For 3, Mitchell. Allen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. That's a 2 from Lillard. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And that one's good. Mitchell. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Kuzma with the screen for Lopez to the inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lets it go from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell outside. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. The 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Hunter grabs the miss. Cavaliers leading. There's the 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Giannis outside. Over in the corner, Lillard, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Lopez kicks to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Going inside. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jared Allen.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get him.
Mitchell up top, covered by Lillard. That's tipped. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Okoro, and stolen by Kuzma. Looking to end his cold spell, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Bucks leading by 4. Prince looking around. Lopez sends a screen for Prince. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Okoro passes to Hunter for 3. Mitchell's nailed from 3-point land. Mitchell's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Cavs. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists tonight. Lillard against Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Good work there as it goes. And the Bucks lead by 4.
His team is in a tight spot, but Lillard keeps his cool, totally focused on getting them what they need.
Allen outside, and there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And so here's Cleveland. Mobley wide open. Off target from 3-point range. Prince outside. Screen by Giannis. Deep 2 from Lopez. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Allen a screen on Lillard. Here's Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 5.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Here's Kuzma. Giannis outside. No good on the triple. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Allen kicks to Hunter. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. The tray kept alive and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Bucks ball.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. It was. Thank you for that, Dick.
Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. And from Milwaukee, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. Clark, you gotta love an old-fashioned Eastern Conference brawl.
Oh, man. I tell you, when you get two powerhouse teams together from the East, it just has a different feel to it. It's just different. Almost like rewinding the clock and going back to the future a bit.
Here's Prince. From downtown. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges against Prince. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Antetokounmpo for 3. No good on the shot.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I discussed with coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, you'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Lopez, the screen on Bridges. Prince with the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Kuzma. Back to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Lopez, the screen on Bridges. Fades away. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. He's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Now here's Lillard. Over Brunson. Pass to Lopez. Three-pointer, no good. New York trailing. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Hard with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Bridges for 3. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For New York, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Towns, a screen on Prince. Bridges passes to Towns. Spins. Spins to the rack. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks shooting 33% in the first quarter. Lillard fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 6 points.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Bridges passes to Hart. Anunoby, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Outside Anunoby. Tries it from the top of the key. That one goes. Count it. Anunoby's got his second bucket of the night.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
The 3 from Prince. Kept alive. Pass to Lopez. Drops in the 3.
It's a real problem trying to guard Lopez in the corner. If you follow him out there, it opens up the lane for his teammates to drive. But if you don't, big fellow will make you pay from there.
Now here's Bridges. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Bridges has gotten his second bucket of the game. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Fires the three. And Anunoby pulls it down. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Towns a screen on Lillard. Brunson passes to Towns. And he makes it.
Paint is Carl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Now here's Kuzma. Still no points. Fires high post. No good that time. Up in time. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. New York. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Now here's Towns. Back to Hart. Launches a three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma, right side, over Brunson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Kuzma's got his first 2 points of the night.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Towns. New York, no good that time either. Oh, got a piece of it. And he's going for the oop here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Kuzma.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Bridges. No good on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Greg.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good left.
What you say?
My goodness. Come on now.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Gets the three to fall. Bridges has got 9.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And Lopez gets it to go.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
Towns a screen on Kuzma. Pass to Hart. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Lopez for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Lopez with it. He's got 7. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Pulls up on the wing. They grab their own miss. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists tonight. Bridges finds Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lopez with it. Shoots over Anunoby. Lopez can't hit.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Hart's got his 2nd basket of the night.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Prince can't hit.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Screen by Bridges. Inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's the 3. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Milwaukee has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Towns. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 2. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Miles McBride. Precious Achiuwa is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's DeLon Wright, and it's Robinson in at center. Hey, great communication on the lob. Well, Clark, playing time is so difficult to come by. So what's the best way to stay ready if you're on the end of the bench?
Yeah, that's a good question, B. I never experienced that as a starter in the short career that I had in the NBA. With all the travel, I think you just got to make a commitment to get in the extra work between the few practices that you have. So it's really being self-motivated as an individual to be professional and anticipate that you're going to be ready if your number's called. Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Outside, Green. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Portis, right side. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Releases from 15. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Knicks trail by 3. Right outside. That one's good. This game is all even. Wright's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, that is textbook fundamentals there. The mechanics very solid, serving right well on that shot.
Portis for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Robinson finds Achiuwa. 4-3. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 3. And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
Achiuwa against Green. Outside for Porter. Fades back. The shot off that time.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Achua with a screen, and here's Wright from the arc. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And now we're 3 minutes into this 3rd quarter of play. Shot from the wing, and that one good. Trent's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Achua with the dunk.
Nice floor awareness that time from Wright. Spots the gap and then finds the open man.
Trent for 3. Fires hitting the triple. Trent's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
No one covering.
This is one of Tucker's strengths, folks. He's a knockdown spot-up shooter.
Pass to Portis. And he lobs it up to the rim. Achua with a steal. Robinson against Portis. Right, the pass to Robinson. Now Tucker. Screen by Robinson for the tie. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. 50 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Down low. Cuts off the pass. Portis with it. Picked up by Tucker. And then Portis with the dunk.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on him. Throwing it down with force.
The Bucks leading by 5. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Wright. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson, a screen on Green. Wright attacking. Softly drops in the floater. Wright's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Wright does a nice job sizing up the defense and cashing in. Very comfortable in the pick and roll.
Out left to the wing. Portis outside. Over Achua. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bucks ahead, up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Bobby Portis out there with Green. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Hart with a screen on Trent. 3-pointer, Bridges. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Fires for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Lillard drains the outside shot.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches.
Brunson surveys. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby on the wing. Bridges, a screen on Kuzma. Anunoby on the take. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, doing exactly what he had to do right there to make sure he wasn't going to get flushed on or Instagram.
He's perfect from the line this time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. And And Lillard puts up a deep three. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Hart finds Anunoby. Towns on a screen. Pass to Brunson. It's Hart on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Anunoby a screen on Lillard. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. New York again can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. Lopez with it. Tries to break his ice. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Unselfishness from Lillard, has no problem giving the ball up, especially when he's got a guy wide open.
Hart goes in. Drops in the layup for 2.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Towns a screen on Lillard. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Lillard against Brunson. Lopez for 3. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Hart with a screen on Lopez. Towns for 3. The kick out to Brunson. He buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Lillard right side. There's the triple. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Lillard against Brunson. Pass to Towns. Brunson against Lillard. Towns a screen on Lillard. Here's Brunson. Brunson with the finish inside.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Anunoby. And there's a pick. Second chance shot. Count it, and the foul. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
McBride, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Lillard. Puts up a deep 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And Towns has got the ball here for New York. 3-point lead. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. Yeah, he tried to gain positions but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Towns. Now McBride fires from way outside. Can't connect. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you
If you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Hart, that's good.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
Mitchell outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him. Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Okoro shot is off. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Got that one up quick. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Gotta love the extra effort from Bridges to make sure that break ended with a score.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
From downtown, Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Towns with the steal. There's the lob to Hart. And no good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Really left alone that time.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alderman.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson did give me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks, David.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges.
2 minutes.
And he drives in, and they pick up 2. He has 7.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Hart, wide open, he fires. Offline with his 3. Allen finds Mitchell. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Bridges passes to Towns. And here's Brunson, covered by Okoro. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Allen with the rebound.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
Pass to Allen. Hard against Mobley. Here's the 3. And it's Allen with the jam.
And the coaching staff and this team, they count on Allen for those second chance opportunities, so he collects 2 more.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Towns. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Knicks lead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Oh, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Mobley with it. Defended by Hart. Mobley against Hart. Mobley misses. The Knicks with the lead. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Poked loose. Stolen by Allen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Awesome defense. Just outstanding effort to reach his big hands in there and just rip the ball away.
Mobley the pass to Okoro. Mobley a screen on Bridges. Okoro wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And it's Brunson missing. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Anunoby with it. Guarded by Hunter. And Hart has it in the corner. A 3-pointer is right on target. Hart's got 6.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
The numbers will back it up, Chris, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by New York.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Tries it from the top of the key. Hunter grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
New York has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Robinson passes to Tucker. Robinson a screen on Strus. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Jerome passes to Thompson. Wade on the wing, takes a 3. Robinson pulls it in. For New York, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Count it. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Wade surveying the D. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. Hands it from downtown. Garland's got his first 3 points of the game.
Garland right now really doing a nice job of staying in perpetual motion.
Robinson kicks to Achua. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Achua's got 5 points now in the quarter. Right side, Garland. Pass to Strus. Thompson inside, guarded by Robinson. The shot by Wade, wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Offensive rebound. The kick out to right. And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
16 seconds left here in the second. And here is Wright. Still yet to score. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Thompson. Gets it off. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Knicks up 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Robinson is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Wright in at the 1. Down low for the lead. And Garland with the lay-in. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Robinson a screen on Garland. Here's McBride. Good on the triple.
Miles McBride.
And the Knicks lead by 2. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Garland, the pass to Thompson. Back to Garland. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Robinson sets a screen for Wright. And another three for New York.
3 points.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Jerome passes to Garland. Tucker with the ball. Wade picks him up. Tucker dishes to Robinson. Over Thompson. Robinson misses.
But he lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Tucker a screen. Here's McBride. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Fires for 3. Jerome, no good. Now here's Wright. Defense is right there. Teardrop shot. Wright with a screen on Strus. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Garland with the bucket.
Garland stopping on a dime and delivering that time on the pull-up.
To the paint. And it's Wade with the jam. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Pass to Robinson. McBride with the ball. It's up a 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Here's Jerome. Robinson pulls it in. New York trailing. Now Tucker hasn't made one yet. Robinson passes to Wright. Beyond the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
There's a screen by Robinson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Garland nets for 2. And good. The friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Garland's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Bridges shot. Good.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Unloads from 9. And a pick bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Mobley's got his first basket of the night.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Anunoby passes to Bridges. For the 3. Kept alive. Anunoby's. And finally they hit one. Anunoby's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside, Towns. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter. And we'll be back with you. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. New York shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Brunson outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. No good on the three. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. From the arc. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. From deep, Brunson. There's Brunson from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
An explosive effort there from Mitchell, outrunning the defense and taking the fast break all the way.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Driving in. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Oh, my. Karl-Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And the dunk by Towns.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Allen for the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Allen passes to Okoro. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 22 points.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Allen against Towns. Pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Mitchell dishes to Okoro. Back to Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
Mobley with it. Bridges covering. Mobley against Hart. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Mitchell outside. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Anunoby. Covered by Hunter. Bridges a screen on Hunter. Anunoby, good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And the native of England, Anunoby, doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Fires the 3. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. Bridges inside. Mobley's there. Brunson sets a screen for Towns. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
With a screen on Mitchell. From deep, Brunson nails the tray.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Stolen by Okoro. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Here's McBride. Pass to Hart. Poked away. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
New York ball.
Bridges for three. No good. So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take 8.
All right, David, thanks so much.
Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position. And for the Cavaliers, at the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Mobley. 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Grant, the Cavs making playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Now here's Mitchell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lillard against Mitchell. Pass to Prince. Shoots. And he hits the jumper.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Mitchell. He sends it right off the glass. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Mobley, a screen on Lillard. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Lillard. Okoro outside to halt the run. Cleveland again missing.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Mobley. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 6. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Here's Prince. Can't get it to drop.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Hunter can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 3. Lopez with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Three-pointer, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist from Kuzma. Lopez has got 6.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. From the arc. Rebounded by Lopez.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From deep, Mitchell connects from downtown. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Here's Prince, guarded by Okoro. Baseline try. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
From outside, off the mark. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hunter finds Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Let's go with a three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Bucks ahead. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the three. Here's Prince. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Oh, Mitchell hits a rainmaker.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
The three from Prince. The rebound by Allen.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling.
Look out! Spider Mitchell putting on a show!
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Cleveland leading by 5. Wide open. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Mitchell.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
On the wing, Mitchell from behind the arc. That shot off the mark.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Hunter. Lillard on the drive, and the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Allen with a screen on Lillard. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. 2 minutes. Allen a screen.
2 minutes.
Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lopez can't hit. The Cavaliers lead by 7. On the wing, Mitchell, defended by Lillard. Allen outside. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brook Lopez.
Boy, I'd like to see Jarrett Allen look to score, forces the defense to make contact.
And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Strus comes in for Hunter. Garland's checked in for Okoro. And Jerome subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's Sims, and he drives in. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Wade. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Green. Shot from 12. Sims can't get it to go. And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 17-5 run. Wade misses. The Bucks trail by 9. Here's Trent. Drives to the hoop. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Allen with a screen on Trent. Garland way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Garland's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Portis for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen inside. Porter's there. Allen inside. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And now it's a 12-point Cavalier lead.
That is
wow! Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Unreal!
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Phillies half-court shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Ty Jerome. Dean Wade is out there with Thompson. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Porter gets the bucket.
And this is what Porter Jr. is out here to do. His teammates encourage him to shoot the ball.
Jerome passes to Garland. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And here's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers lead by 10. To the right side. Outside Garland. Here's the 3. Strus's shot is off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Portis finds Porter.
Cleveland foul. Ty Jerome. His first team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Trent against Garland. Pass to Jerome. Second shot opportunity. Out to Garland. Tries yet again. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis outside. That three's off the mark. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Outside Garland. Pass to Strus. Here's Jerome. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, nice decision making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
Here's Jerome. And another miss by Cleveland. Bucks trail by 6. Outside, Green. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Strus. Garland with the ball. Now Porter defending. Cleveland again missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And he lobs it up.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And it's a completely new group for the Bucks. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Thompson. Lopez for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wade's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Thompson for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Garland feeling it out a bit. The 3 ball. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself, the answer back from distance.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wade. Wade's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Garland with the ball, and Lopez picks him up. The 3 from Thompson. Rebounded by Lopez. The Bucks trail by 5.
Well, it's clear that Brook Lopez loves getting to the free throw line. He uses his length to pick up these kinds of opportunities.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
And Lopez drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Thompson, a screen on Prince. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Pure from 3-point range. Thompson's got 6.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The shot, no good. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been lights out from deep. And man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Bucks trail by 6. On the floor for Milwaukee. Inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. From deep. Mitchell misses. Milwaukee shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Ball stolen. Allen with it, and Lopez picks him up. This one for 3. They get it back. The kick to Hunter. Another shot. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Hunter's gone 1 for 3 on the night. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. Got a hand on it.
Taurean Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Here's Lopez. The three.
At almost 7 feet and with tremendous energy, Jarrett Allen has the tools to be elite on the defensive end.
Allen with a screen on Lillard. Outside Mitchell. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Hunter up top. 6 to shoot. Allen with a screen on Kuzma. Hunter can't get it to go.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
First team foul.
The Cavaliers lead by 4. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here they come with numbers in transition. Mobley outside. Puts up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Lopez with it. Over Okoro. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice.
Boy, Brook Lopez, no hesitation. Feathery touch for a big man. Love it.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks the tray.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Allen with a screen on Lillard. Allen outside. Hey, from beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
When you need one bad, go to a high percentage shooter, and Allen is that guy.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shot on the wing. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Okoro on the wing. Outside Mitchell. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. The 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Kuzma. Lillard outside. Fires from deep. Look at Lillard, making it look easy.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Lillard against Mitchell. Lillard can't get it to go. Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
Lopez passes to Kuzma. Mobley grabs the board. A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available. Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
The shot by Lillard, no good. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
B.A., all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Lillard with the bucket. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at